Hello and welcome to SPEEDfolder. As a new user, I'm going to take you through just kind of a high level, probably take about 4 to 5 minutes, and I'm going to try to take you through all the key features of SPEEDfolder as a new user. I'm going to go ahead and start with, this is the home screen. This button right here will always take you back to the home screen. There's also a search, so if you wanted to search, you could do, say, white ice. And there it is. This job comes up because this job is white ice. But you can search through all the jobs. You can create a new job from here where you click on this button and you fill out the fields, put in your dates. You don't have to fill out all the fields. You can add more areas if you want. And then you hit the save and it will save. It's not saving because I didn't give it a name. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel doing that. I'm going to go ahead and do test job. Hit save. And you can see now there's the test job and the sample job. The sample job comes preloaded with every new user of SPEEDfolder, so that way I wouldn't delete that sample job until you feel comfortable with all of the features, because there will be all the things you might want to see in there as kind of just a guide for you. So let's go ahead and jump into the sample job. Okay, so this is a made-up job with made-up address and phone number. Again, you don't have to put all that information in. This is all fields that come with it. Let's talk about custom fields first of all. So as we got more and more users using this, people talked about wanting to have their own fields. So if you go over here to customize form, it's the first thing in the drop down. You can add in new job fields and new area fields. For example, let's have a new job field called sinks. I do that, and then an area field, new area field called supports. Okay, do that. And then you can have new events. These are like template fabrication install. Maybe you have one called repair. Okay, so we put that one. So I've created 3 new things. Now that'll be on all your jobs. If I go back to home and I go back to create a new job, or let's go to this test job and I edit this, you can see those sinks. That new field I created is right here in the events. Let's see, we'll add an event. And if I go to the drop down, there's repair as the event that we added. And then here in area, if I go to this, you can see supports is now a new field. So there's a bunch of stock fields that are based on what most people would want, but you can add your own fields. So close that. Let's go back to the sample job here. Again, the sample job would have lots of things in it. You can add in events, like if you're using Google Calendar, which I know a lot of you do use Google Calendar. It is free, just like SPEEDfolder, so it's a nice tool to be able to put your dates and things into a way that's organized. If you are using it, you can go right here and you can add a date. So here's an install date. I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to take all day. I'm going to schedule that for the 29th of June. I'm going to hit save. And there's my sample job install is on my Google Calendar. There's the event. So all this information is in your event automatically. If I want, I can click on this and it takes me right back to SPEEDfolder, which is really nice. The other thing is if you do share your Google Calendar with other people, maybe you want to share this Google Calendar with others, then they can get this information. If they don't have the paperwork or they want to see what's been updated, they can get access to this event. You can share your calendar. They can actually, if they're a user of SPEEDfolder, then they can click and go right in and get the information, see pictures, upload photos, all that stuff. It's trying to be one communication hub for all of that and keep it simple. You can see here it says that event's been saved in my Google Calendar. The other nice thing is you can add in photos. So you can add pictures in here. This is white ice, some magma for this job. Pictures of the access, pictures of the sink, whatever you want, access for installers. Everything's in here. The appliances to make sure they weren't damaged. Sometimes appliances are damaged before you get there. So again, pictures can be super, super helpful to have those in there. And then you get into your areas. So this job has two areas. One is a kitchen and one is a bathroom vanity. So you could just have two different areas with different information, all in the same job. What else is there? Super important for you to be able to add users. So SpeedFolder, you can get all the people in the shop, all the people in the field if you want. You just go here. There's two ways to add users. You can invite a user. That means that you just type in somebody from your company or outside your company's email, decide a role. Basic means they cannot make any edits. Admin means they can make changes. Um, and then you just click here and it invites the user. Okay. Or you can add the user yourself for them. You can put in their email address here. You can assign them a password. They can reset that password and then fill out their basic information and then give them their roles. And so you can set up all of their SpeedFolder for them so they don't have to do it themselves. Okay. Again, this is how you add users, which is super helpful. The more people you get on this, the more information this can get updated. It's better. This is how you log out. And you can also print this out for the shop or the installers. You can see here's the sample job. All the information with the different areas are here. There's a QR code right here. If someone on the shop floor installer scans that QR code with their phone, it will take them directly to the SpeedFolder job so they can get the pictures or get more information about the job. So yeah, it's all right there. Um, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So there's a 7-minute tutorial. You can also, oh, one more tip here is a lot of times you want to copy a job. Say you're doing, I don't know, a subdivision or apartment complex, and you can just copy this job into another one and then just change maybe the colors different in that unit, or maybe the square feet are different. So this saves you time by being able to just copy the job. But yeah, gives you an overview for SpeedFolder. Okay, thank you. Enjoy.